بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, upon his family and his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day. To proceed, ya ikhwan, Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa' wa min qalbin la yakhsha' wa min nafsin la tashba' wa min du'a la yusma'. Verily, Allah, we seek refuge with you from knowledge that has no benefit, from a heart that has no fear, and from a soul that has no satisfaction, and from a dua that goes unanswered. From a dua that goes unanswered. Proceed, يا إخوان. فنواصل معكم في هذه الليلة المباركة الكريمة عونا من الرحمن الرحيم. So we continue in this blessed and noble night of ours, seeking the aid and the assistance of our Lord, the most merciful and the most compassionate. مستفيدين متعلمين من علم اللغة العربية as we continue to learn and educate ourselves from the science of the Arabic language. فلأصحاب الكتب, so for all those that have the book, وصلنا إلى صفحة 35. We have arrived at page number 35. Our sister says, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Tabats. Says Zakiyat, no problem. May Allah bless you. Wa alaikum salam ya akhi. May Allah bless you also. For all those that have the book, bihamdillah, wasalna ila safhati 35. We have arrived at page number 35. وقبل ذلك نأخذ مراجعة خفيفة. So before that, ya ikhwan, let's take a small review. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let's take a small review, inshallah. لماذا ندرس العربية يا إخوان? Why do we study the Arabic language? لماذا ندرس اللغة العربية. من يجيب? Who can answer? Why do we study the Arabic language? To better understand the Quran and Sunnah. اللغة العربية. Our beloved brother says to better understand the Quran and Sunnah. طيب, هذا الجواب جميل جدا. That's a beautiful answer. وكرمكم الله. May Allah honor you. ومن أيضا, who else يا إخوان? لماذا ندرس اللغة العربية? Why do we study? Let's translate this, يا إخوان. Why do we study, or you could say learn, the Arabic language? من يجي؟ هذا أول سؤال تعلمنا إياكم. That's the first question we gave, or we taught our brothers and sisters. Why do we study the Arabic language? No screen? What happened to the screen? It might be a slight delay. Our sister said there's no screen on the YouTube, ya ikhwan. How about now? Nothing? It might be a slight delay. The stand is there on mine. Yeah, I think it's a slight delay. طيب من يجيب أيضا who else can reply يا إخوان? Why do we study the Arabic language? طيب اكتبوا هذا. Write this down يا إخوان. Write this down. لنفهم القرآن والسنة فهما صحيحا. فهما صحيحا. Pay attention here يا إخوان. That's what I want you to memorize. لنفهم. In order for us to understand. Understand what? القرآن والسنة. Just understand it? No. Understand it فهما صحيحا. With the correct understanding. The correct understanding. لا نريد أي فهم. لا. We don't want any understanding يا إخوان. لا. يوجد على وجه الأرض عدة مفاهيم لنفهم القرآن والسنة. On the face of the earth يا إخوان, there are many understandings out there. You don't want anyone's understanding. We want, our sister says, we can't see anything. You brothers watching on the Facebook, you have to go to the YouTube in order to watch the class. On the Facebook, it's just our voice. If you go over to the YouTube, then you'll be in the class, inshallah ta'ala. On the Facebook, it's just voice. If you go over to the YouTube, you can see the class. In order, write this down, ya ikhwan. In order to understand the Quran and the Sunnah with the correct, it's important يا إخوان, understanding. لا نريد فهما ما أو أي فهم ما. لا. We don't want anyone's understanding of Quran and Sunnah. لا يا إخوان. We want the فهما صحيحة, the correct understanding. فأحيانا العبد يفهم شيء لكن فهمه مخطئ. Sometimes the servant, he has an understanding of something, but his understanding of the verse, of the ayah, of the hadith is incorrect. He has the verse, he has the hadith, but فهمه خاطئ, but his understanding is wrong. طيب. آخر كلمة تعلمناها ما هي? The last word we were given the honor to learn was, who remembers? The word فضل. Write this down يا إخوان. فضل. في المضارع يفضل. In the present tense you say يفضل. فضل يفضل. Someone write this down يا إخوان. فضل يفضل. فضل يفضل. فضل يفضل. طيب. من يترجمها? Who can translate فضل؟ طيب. يفضل. فضل شيخ نكي. ترجم هذه الكلمة. Translate this word. فضل. Perhaps our Sheikh left. طيب. Who can translate this word يا إخوان? فضل يفضل. فضل means. من يترجمها? Our sister Kat. وعليك السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. طيب فضل means to prefer. To prefer. To prefer. Like something over something else. To prefer. طيب طيب نبدأ إن شاء الله. Let's begin يا إخوان. انظروا إلى صفحة 35. Let's go to page number 35. طيب that was for homework. طيب قال بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. استعمل أفضل هذا كما في النموذج. Use this phrase. I prefer this as it comes in the example. أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع التجوال بعد ذلك. I prefer this. And then we gave the remaining part for homework. Whatever is between the brackets, you're going to write I prefer, whatever the author gives us, and then a reason why you prefer it. So the first word he says, as-safar. Write this word down, ya ikhwan. As-safar. As-safar. First word, as-safar. Traveling. As-safar. Traveling. So we're going to write, I prefer to travel or traveling. And then you mention why. A lot of sisters, a lot of brothers, they like traveling. Right, bayinu, clarify, why do you like it? طيب, who's with us tonight? Sheikh Nakir, تفضل. أنت تفعل الجملة الأولى. You do sentence number 1. السفر. نعم. You're going to use I prefer.
Hold on, I gotta bring the book up.
I got you. Further.
1 second. So you gotta use Mufadilu. So you use Mufadilu As-Safara.
Good. Now bring why. What's your reasoning? Or reason. Okay, hold on, Sheikh. I think, hold on 1 second. After looking at the direction slightly, hold on 1 second. I think he wants us to say, okay, we're going to write أفضل هذا, and then, طيب, I believe I gave the wrong instructions, ya ikhwan. After looking a second time, he wants us to write أفضل and then هذا, the, and then we're going to write because we have the ability to, and then we're going to bring what's between the brackets after that. I first looked at it, I thought he was saying, okay, so you see here, he says أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع تجوالا. So we're going to keep لأننا نستطيع, and we're going to change the ending of the sentence to whatever he has between the brackets. So this will be replaced with this part here. The ending of the sentence, we're going to change, and we're going to give it whatever he has in the bracket. So that's going to go there. So أفضل هذا is going to stay the same. And then لأننا نستطيع, because we have the ability to, for number 1, السفر بعد ذلك. So we just change into جوالا, roaming, for whatever he has between the brackets. So you're going to keep the first part. أفضل هذا. I prefer to travel. And then you're going to write لأننا, because we. لأننا نستطيع. That stays the same. نستطيع, because we have the ability to. And then what's between the brackets? That's more clear. The way I broke it down, his way, I believe the second way is what he's asking us. We're just practicing with the word that he has between the brackets. So you're going to write أفضل هذا. I prefer this because we have the ability to, and then bring what's between the brackets, such and such, after that. بعد ذلك. So my way was a little bit more. I don't think that was the drill. I think he wants us to keep it this way. And we're going to change the word that's between the brackets, inshallah ta'ala. So try it again, Sheikh. Keep the sentence the same. You're going to change لأننا نستطيع. Instead of تجوال, you're going to bring the word safar, traveling. No. So I'll take it back to the book so you can see, inshallah.
So it'd be أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع سفر.
Hey, السفر بعد ذلك.
السفر بعد ذلك.
أحسنت. طيب, I prefer this because we have the ability to travel after that. So number one, أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع السفر بعد ذلك. So this should be number one. Why is سفر منصوب? Question number one. Why is سفر منصوب? Why is سفر منصوب? السفر. Why is it منصوب? لماذا منصوبا? Why is it منصوب? Why does it have a fatha or in fatha? Who knows? نستطيع السفر. What's the function of it in this sentence? السفر. Huh? من يجيب? Who can answer? Our sister Zakiya, she says مفعول به. ما شاء الله. أحسنت. She says because it's the مفعول به. أحسنت. The word السفر is the مفعول به. So our question was, why is it accusative? Our sister says because it's the مفعول به. ما شاء الله. أحسنت. وهذا صحيح, and that's correct. She says لأنها مفعول به, because it is the مفعول به, it is the noun that the action of the verb falls on. لأنها مفعول به. أحسنت. لأنها مفعول به, because it's the مفعول به. أحسنت. وكرمك الله. She says it is the noun that the action of the verb fell upon. Allahu Akbar. طيب, number two. الأكل. أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع الأكل بعد ذلك. Number two. We didn't write the translation, but we said it. We're going to try not to write as many translations, inshallah, to get the students more geared into studying Arabic. But we may say them. But we may not write every translation out. Number two. أفضل هذا لأننا نعم نستطيع الأكل بعد ذلك. طيب I prefer this because we can eat after that. MashaAllah. At our vows. أفضل هذا. I prefer this. Why? Because we can eat after that. Sometimes it depends on what can we do after. We can eat after. I like it. Alhamdulillah. الأكل. جميلا. I prefer this because we can eat after that. Oh yeah. Number 3, Sheikh Nakir. We translate part of it. I prefer this. We said it a few times, so we don't have to write it all out, ya ikhwan, as we said it. طيب الثالثة number 3 النوم. تفضل شيخ ناكير. Number 3 with the word النوم.
Sleep.
أي نعم sleep. أحسنت.
So يفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع النوم بعد ذلك.
ما شاء الله. أحسنت شيخ ناكير. أحسنت. قراءتك جميلة. Your reading as well. May Allah bless you. Beautiful. I prefer أفضل هذا. I prefer this. Why? لأننا نستطيع النوم بعد ذلك. Accent. Our word is النوم. Sleep. Whose turn? هذا السؤال لأختنا كارو. This question for our beloved sister Carol. لماذا النوم منصوب? Why is the word نوم منصوب? Why is it accusative? أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع النوم لشبيعين بعد ذلك. Why is the word نوم منصوب? لماذا النوم منصوب? Why is the word نوم منصوب? النوم. لماذا النوم منصوب؟ أو لماذا النوم منصوب؟ So, our question for our beloved sister Carol. Why is the word النوم منصوب? Why is the word sleep accusative? Oh yeah. Number 4. الشراء. أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع الشراء بعد ذلك. Number 4. I prefer this because we can buy after that. We can go shopping. We can go buy some things after that. طيب. أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع الشراء بهمزة بعد ذلك. نضيف الحركات. Let's add our vowels يا إخوان. أفضل هذا لأننا, I prefer this because we can نستطيع الشراء, we can buy after this. We can buy after this. Right? I prefer this because we can buy after this. We're not translating every sentence out, typing it. We're saying it, but we're not typing it, trying to get the students into the habit of not depending upon the translations. يا إخوان, أحيانا ندرس العربية لكن لا ندرسها. ندرس الإنجليزية وهذا خطأ. Because sometimes in the Arabic classes, يا إخوان, you see a lot of the students, we're studying Arabic, but we're not really studying Arabic. We're really studying the translation of it. And we're not going to learn like that. We think so, but in reality, we're not studying Arabic. So we want to try to stop translating everything. We're going to say it, but we may not translate every word. If it's a new word, of course, we're going to translate that and write it out. But we may not write out every sentence, for the students to get into the habit of not depending upon the translation. طيب, number 5. Whose turn? Number 5, الشراء. Number 5, الزيارة. الزيارة, visiting. Who can read the sentence and add الزيارة? Number 5.
أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع الزيارة.
ما شاء الله. جميلا. أحسنت. طيب, number 5, you should have I prefer this. أفضل هذا. Why? لأننا نستطيع الزيارة. Because we can visit after that. الزيارة. Maybe visit your family, friends, your homeboys, your companions. بعد ذلك. نعم. This show was kind of easy for you brothers, ya ikhwan, you sisters. We're just changing the one word. Right? Ziyara. I prefer this because we can visit after that. طيب, استطاع يستطيع. The verb استطاع, to be able, to have the strength, to be capable. استطاع. Write this down, ya ikhwan. استطاع. In the مضارع يستطيع. استطاع يستطيع. Past tense استطاع. Present tense يستطيع. استطاع يستطيع. One of the brothers says, why don't you speak slang a lot? Arabic slang. May Allah bless you. Why don't I speak Arabic slang a lot? لأنني لا أرى فائدة فيها وإذا توجد فائدة فالفائدة قليلة والله أعلم. The reason I try not to speak Arabic slang is because, my humble opinion, I don't see any benefit in it. And if there is benefit in it, it's only a little bit. If there is a benefit in learning slang and speaking slang, it's only a little bit of benefit. If there is any benefit. Learning slang usually helps you in the market and the street, depending on what country you're in or what city you live in. Depends on where you are. Some countries, you may have to learn a little bit of slang to get around, to argue, especially to argue, to talk about the prices. Other countries, you may not ever have to speak slang. In Yemen, we didn't have to. I didn't speak slang at all, because the original and the slang is close, so you don't really have to speak it. In Egypt, when we were in Africa, there is different. I didn't speak it, but you have to learn what they're saying to get around. It's a whole different language in Egypt. Egypt slang is like Lebanon. You know Lebanon, ya ikhwan? Lebanon slang. Kuwait slang and Saudi slang and Yemen slang is close to the original. That's different. So you don't really have to learn it there. But in Egypt, you do have to learn what they're saying, as it's a whole different language. So it depends. As for myself personally, I don't see a lot of benefit therein. So I don't advise you to learn slang. Alhamdulillah. استطاع يستطيع, to be able. 25 times يا إخوان. To be able. طيب. Number 6. الخروج. الخروج. What's that يا إخوان? The word is الخروج. طيب I'll do number 6. أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع الخروج بعد ذلك. I prefer this because we can leave afterwards. He's ready to go. MashaAllah. So let's do that, and then we can leave right after. So number 6. أفضل هذا. I prefer this. Why? لأننا نستطيع الخروج. He wants to leave because we can leave after this. الخروج بعد ذلك. ما شاء الله يا إخوان. طيب, our last word, our last sentence. Let's add our vowels. أفضل. What does فضل mean يا إخوان? Who remembers? فضل. يفضل. ما شاء الله. To prefer. I prefer. أحسنت. الخروج بعد ذلك. I prefer this because we can leave. We طيب. We can leave after that. نعم. الخروج. نعم تفضل شيخ.
مفعول به الخروج.
أحسنت شيخ موسى. الخروج is the مفعول به. أحسنت أحسنت. May Allah raise you. طيب شيخ موسى, you can recite number 7.
نعم.
تفضل.
أفضل هذا لأننا نستطيع الجواهر.
Now here, I don't know how they're using jawahir in this sentence here. Maybe that's the one Sis Zaki was talking about, ya ikhwan. بعد ذلك. Here you would have to change the verb. Jawahir is jewelry. Jawahir. Hey, now would be the, you know how the wives, the women, they have a lot of jewelry a lot of times. The jawhar is like one piece of jewelry. Al-jawhar would be like a single piece of jewelry. Al-jawahir is the plural. No. So here you would have to change the whole verb there. As the al-jawhar. It could be a box. It could be a bundle. It's going to be the plural. It's not really mentioning how many. It could be, you know how you go to the mall and they have those sets. Huh?
It could be blinked out.
It could be blinked out. Since I kid said, yes, that was my question. Allahu Akbar. So in this one here, it looks like we would have to change the whole verb here, as nastati'u wouldn't match. So I prefer this, and then you have to change the whole verb there. Maybe because we can buy some jewelry, or we can see some jewelry, something like that. But sometimes you have to change the whole sentence, ya ikhwan, to make it match. For example, Wallahu alam. So for example, jawahir, jewelry. Who can give us a sentence with jewelry, but make it match? I prefer this because, and then you bring, you have to change the verb to make it match. I prefer this because something something jewelry. Who can give us a sentence, a complete sentence, and make it match with I prefer this? Let's see who can be creative.
So you would have to change Master Tihu to match jewelry.
You have to bring another verb to match jewelry, like to make it a complete sentence. Istata'a means to be able. To be able to do what? What about the jewelry? Either make it fit or change that whole verb. No. أفضل هذا. I prefer this. Then what? تفضل شيخ موسى تفضل.
أفضل هذا لأننا
Okay. Something. لأننا أقدمها لأننا. That's good. You're on a good path. Continue.
قديمها
Yeah.
I got a verb.
You're right there. You close. I prefer this because we something about jewelry. Be creative.
Oh, all right.
Sheikh Nakir, help him out. I prefer this because, and then something about jewelry.
You need a verb though. We need a verb.
You can bring a verb. Our sister says, I'll help you guys out. She says, أفضل هذا لأننا نستوي الجواهر بعد ذلك. She says, نستوي. ما معنى استوى? Says Zakiya, your verb استوى. Istawa means to make something smooth. Istawa has many meanings. Istawa can mean to go above. Also, istawa to fashion, to proportion. You could say that, perhaps that's how she means it. Nastawi al-jawahira ba'da dhalik. If she means purchase, change your sin to a sheen. لِأَنَّنَا نَشْتَرِي. Says I can't use this verb. Nashtari, because we can buy. MashaAllah, that's a good one. Hey, we can buy al-jawahir, jewelry, after that. Say you're at the mall. Oh, I prefer this way. Why? Because if we go that way, we can purchase some jewelry after that. MashaAllah. Nashtari al-jawahira ba'da dhalik. One of the benefits of a drill like this, ya ikhwan, a lot of times the brothers and sisters have a lot of vocab. But memorizing a word is different than using it. So remember, ya ikhwan, you always have to try to speak and to talk because it helps you maintain your vocab. What's the benefit of writing the word 1,000 times, لكن لا نستخدمها, but we never use it? What's the benefit? So we have to, it's hard in America. It's hard in most of our homes. We don't speak Arabic. We don't teach our families Arabic. Many of us, myself included, need to teach our women, need to teach our children more. For example, no matter how studious your wives, your children are, if you have something to give, you study, Share the knowledge. Share it. That's the sunnah of the prophets and messengers. That's a sunnah that we forget about. If the women are the studious ones, then you also share. Don't always wait for the women to teach you. Don't wait for the men to teach you. No, whoever has something to offer, then you should be the primary teacher. But it's not a condition that it has to be the woman. It's not a condition. It has to be the man. Sometimes the woman can give a reminder and the man can give a reminder. Alhamdulillah. That's awesome. But at any rate, you learn something, ya ikhwan, teach it to your families. Teach it to your families, your women folk, your children, your companions. You be sincere and you spread the sunnah of the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam. Alayhi salatu wassalam. Wallahu alam. As long as you're sincere, if you're arrogant, you're trying to show off, then you're blameworthy. Some of the brothers, they learn something and they're just waiting to throw it upon someone. Not like that. That's not the sunnah. But you be humble, you be sincere, and you share the knowledge. You call to the knowledge that you learned. This is the sunnah of the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. So our sister says, nashtari. Nashtari is to buy. I prefer this because we can buy, we can purchase jewelry or jewelry after that. MashaAllah. Good sentence, ya ikhwan. But let's try to do one more drill, ya ikhwan, before the salah, or at least half the drill. 6 more sentences, inshallah. طيب. قال التدريب الرابع أكمل كما في النموذج. Complete as it comes in the example. النموذج سوق منظم, an organized store. إن هذا السوق منظم. Verily this store is organized. So now we're going to add إن هذا. So write this down, ya ikhwan. The second drill, we're going to try to at least do half of it, inshallah. I don't think they're waiting. We'll see, inshallah. So you're going to write down inna hada. And then whatever he brings in the brackets, you're going to complete it with that. So you're going to bring inna hada, whatever word he brings. As-suqa. Verily this market. And then whatever he brings there. Verily this market is munazzamun. Munazzamun. It is organized. Munazzamun. So we're going to bring the inna hada, and then whatever he has in the brackets, you're going to complete it with that, and then complete the sentence. Verily or surely this market is organized. MashaAllah. So number 1 we have first word or first sentence. Muwaddafun mujtahidun. Muwaddaf is it could be an official, it could be a worker. So you're going to bring inna and then hada. Who can do number 1? Our sister, she says, inna hada al-funduq kabirun. MashaAllah. Who's that, sister? May Allah bless you. طيب إن هذا الفندق. That was number 2, says Zakir. You skipped number 1. So you can do number 2 inshallah, says Zakir, since you skipped number 1. Sheikh Nakir, تفضل. Number 1.
إن هذا موظف مجتهد.
موظف. طيب. Now one small change, Sheikh Nakir. With inna, it's going to do something to the noun. Remember inna. Inna has a function. Inna hada al-munazzafa. Al-muwaddafa. Afwan. Al-muwaddafa becomes mansoob because of inna. So you're going to say inna hada al-muwaddafa. So in is going to affect muwaddaf. Naam. هذا الموظف is going to be the اسم إن. So it's going to be منصوب. It's going to be منصوب. إن هذا الموظف مجتهد. Verily this officer is diligent. Well, this worker is diligent. Mujtahidun. May Allah make us mujtahidun in our ibadat, in our worship, in our seeking knowledge. Mujtahidun. A lot of times the brothers and sisters, they say, I'm not getting it. I just can't get it. I've been studying for 10, 15 years. Sometimes it's not about the duration. It's about how much effort we put in. A lot of times we're not really studying the way we study, the way we think we study. Verily this worker, or you can say official, is diligent. That's not a knock to no one. Myself, I don't study the way I think I'm studying in my mind. In my mind, I'm studying all night, every night. But I barely do all-nighters. I don't do all-nighters weekly. No. I may do 3 all-nighters here. No. Not every night like in my mind I do. Sometimes we seek knowledge in our mind, but it's different than the reality. So sometimes we're not getting it because we're not giving enough, especially in memorizing. You have to give almost all of yourself to be a proficient memorizer. The Quran or the Hadith, whatever book you're memorizing, you have to give almost all of you. Like in Arabic, you have to give almost everything you have to Arabic, and you're still only going to get a little bit. Some brothers, we hope the women don't get offended here. Some of the big students of knowledge used to say, دراسة العربية مثل المرأة عليك أن تعطيها كلك وهي ستعطيك بعضها. Some of the big students in Ikhwan, not the Mashaykh, but some of the big students, they used to say, studying Arabic, Sheikh Naki, I don't want to get in trouble here, Ikhwan. Sheikh Moose, I don't know, should I translate or no?
Go ahead and translate it, man. I probably know what you get ready to say.
Some of the big students, they used to say, yeah, Ikhwan, studying Arabic is like a woman. If you give all of yourself to the Arabic or to the woman, she's only going to give you some of her. Meaning, if you study Arabic, you have to give Arabic everything you have. Everything. You can't take breaks. You have to study Arabic every day of your life. Even if it's 10 minutes. Every day. But if you do that, Arabic is only going to give you some of her. Some of her. And sometimes, and we hope the women don't get offended, it's like that with a woman. Nothing is enough. It's too much. It's too hot. It's too cold. It's too little. You give her a lot of food. Oh, you're trying to make me a bigger woman. You like those bigger women, huh? You're trying to make me a bigger girl. You give her a little bit of food. Oh, I'm too big. You're trying to make...
So the bottom line is, no matter what you do with Arabic, you will constantly have to keep going back and coming forward. Make sure you didn't miss something.
Arabic, the point is, ya ikhwan, you have to give your all to it. All of it. But even if you give all of it, all of yourself, you're still only going to get some of it. There's no one who knows all the Arabic. It's impossible. It's not like that. But if you don't give all of yourself, just imagine, if you give all of yourself to Arabic, you're only going to get a little bit. So just imagine if you give 3 days a week. Our class, 3 days a week, is not enough. We hope Allah doesn't punish us. This is not sufficient. We're not going to learn Arabic 3 days a week in America. It's impossible. It's not enough. All day long, English. You go to the masjid, English. All of the classes, English. The Jumu'ah, English. Everything is English, English, English. You in your home, English. You at work, English. You in the street, English. Everything is English. فَمَتَى نَتَعَلَّمُ الْعَرَبِيَّةَ إِذَنْ? So when are we going to learn Arabic? It's not enough. So we have to do more. We have to study Arabic in America more than we do overseas. Way more. because we don't hear the Arabic, ya ikhwan. So let's do one more, inshallah, and then we'll stop as we have the brothers for the prayer, inshallah ta'ala. No. May Allah bless you all, ya ikhwan. Our brother, he says, after class, I have a question about the Quran. Do you have a class I can recite to you to make sure? Inshallah, Sheikh Musa, I don't have a class doing that, but I would love to start one. Maybe we can do something on one of the apps, and I would love to be a part of that, inshallah, to help out. That would be awesome. As you memorize the ayat, I can listen, and if I have anything to give back, and as you memorize the surah, that would be awesome. I don't have a memorizing class right now, but I would love to start one soon, inshallah ta'ala, even if it's one verse a day. May Allah bless you. Maybe we could do that on the WhatsApp. I'll make a group, and then we can add brothers. As man, you can just start. My cousin Abdul Hakim, I know he's going to start. Sheikh Manakir, and we can just put everyone together, and then we can use the recording device thingy, and then we can. I would love to be a part of that, ya ikhwan. That would be awesome, you know. And may Allah bless you. So I'll try to make a group and put everyone together on the Telegram or WhatsApp or one of those apps, and then we'll go forward, inshallah. That sounds awesome. And may Allah bless you. That's a good suggestion, yeah. We need more encouragement, especially upon learning, especially upon memorizing the Quran and the Sunnah, ya ikhwan. But Sheikh Musa, since I did number 2, ya ikhwan, إن هذا الفندق كبير. Verily, this hotel is big. So for homework, ya ikhwan, I want you to complete this drill here, inshallah. إن هذا الفندق كبير. Verily, this funduk, this hotel, this should be a noon. Kabirun is big. Right? Verily, this hotel is big. So I want you to complete the remaining of the exercise here, ikhwan. We'll go over them, inshallah, and then we'll continue with the next lesson. Bidnillahi ta'ala. Naam. وسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. May Allah bless you all. Sheikh Musa, that was your question there?
No.
Oh, طيب, جميلا. Now, give me a day or so. I'll try to make a group, and then we can either go verse by verse, or we can go surah by surah, and we can encourage the brothers to join with us, and we try to find something for the sisters. I'm not a big fan of sisters reciting to brothers, ikhwan. I think the women should recite with the women. Some sisters may ask, but we'll try our best to make this for the brothers, inshallah. It's kind of hard to listen to the sisters recite, ya ikhwan. I think the women should be with the women there. So this will be just for the brothers, inshallah ta'ala. And may Allah bless you all. Wa subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.